Joey, live.
Hmm?
You're live.
Is it private or public?
Public.
Jen?
Yeah.
So is it public?
Yeah, do you want to stop you?
Hmm?
Where are you on there?
I'm right here.
There you go.
Ooh, anybody watching, Jen?
I don't know.
Oh, you're not on it? If anybody's there, we're just setting up, so won't be too long.
Can I both have your tablets in there, please?
So here we are. I'm just setting up
What did you do, Mum?
a 2-hook flapper. Yeah, just setting up a 2-hook flapper at the moment. Hope you guys can see me okay. I will try my best to read any comments in a moment. They're okay, Jen. So at the moment the camera's in the boot of the car, and the children are in there on their tablets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A bit late, but because it's busier down here than I expected.
Honey, can you see that bit, okay?
The gentleman's called Dave is saying evening rain.
Evening, Dave. Evening, mate. Thank you for joining us. Right, so I've got a 12-foot flatty rod. I've got a fixed spool reel on, loaded up with £15 line, with a £60 shock leader, and the rig is a 2-hook flapper with size 10 Aberdeen hooks, and the bait is macro. And there's been some nice fish caught off here this winter. We're at Elphinstone car park in Plymouth, which is a local mark. It's very popular. Now, because it's so busy, I'm using a 3-ounce grip lead, because I don't want to be tangling up with anybody and having to go near anyone, because being blind, it's difficult to untangle and you don't want to get too close at the moment. Can you guys hear me okay? We've got the microphone down there, so if anybody you can hear us, let us know please. Thank you, mate. Oh, it was you, was it? Oh, well, thank you, wifey. Oh, shoot, am I in the way?
It's just parking silly.
Some car parking next to us. I'm hoping he's not fishing.
Yeah, you probably will be.
Bloody hell. Right, let me get some bait going. Get the rag. Right. Okay, so I've got some little slivers of mackerel that I've just cut up. I'm going to get those baited up and cast out and hope for a fish.
You don't need to be able to see it. I know I've got a light.
Up there. Mum. That light up there.
Right, Jan.
Yes, mate.
my good to cast?
Yeah.
Frankie. Oh, don't hit the car. Right, Jen, where's the best place for me to cast?
Which side you were going on?
On the left. Oh, right. I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so, it's that was quite nerve-wracking actually, because some people turned up right next to us, and thought with the social distancing they wouldn't be as close, but they are, which has made casting a little bit more difficult. But not to worry. So yeah, so I've got 2 hook flapper on, which I'm probably going to have to change in a minute because I think I just broke it. But I just wanted to get bait out there, so I'm going to have a look. I've got another one in there, so we'll get that one tied on in a sec. which will only take 2 seconds. But yeah, sounds like there's a few bites going on, and hopefully it won't be too long before we have a fish. Any comments, Jen? Hmm? How many watching? I don't think I can see. Right. Guys, I will try my best to answer any comments, but I cannot physically see the screen, so I might have to get really close to it. No, I can't. So, not to worry, my wife is here to talk for me. Well, not talk for me, but relay any questions. Is this light any good? Is it lighting me up alright, or...? Now we were here going back, what was it, the 3rd of January, so a month ago, and Zach had a £1, 2 ounce whiting, which is a good whiting. And then the next night, the cameraman, Matt, his son Corey, had a £1, 12 ounce whiting, so some big fish being caught. So we're actually fishing Eppingstone car park, and this part of the river I think is like, well, it's basically the mouth to the River Plym, and then over to the left, or I suppose your right, is Mount Batten Pier, and then it goes out into Plymouth Sound. And there's been some lovely whiting caught, there's been some pollock off here, there's been thornback ray, there's been a codlin only a couple of weeks ago, so yeah, it's all good, it's all good. But the we've got a car which is a it's basically a van, it's like a Ford Grand Connect, something like that. It's a 7-seater, so what we do is we put the seats down at the back, where you would expect the children to sit, and then put the ones up in the boot, so where they can then sit right in the boot, and then they've got a big long area to play and watch their tablets and watch the Disney films and stuff, and they're all nice and warm and snuggly in there, whilst Daddy fishes. Sometimes Zach's even out with us, but after having a couple of days at school, well, not at school but homeschooling, he's a bit tired and he just wants to play on his tablet, which is fair enough, which is good, as you would end up seeing him catch a lot of fish and me catch none. Don't really want that going in life. Any comments, babe? Hmm?
Colin Taylor says, evening guys.
Evening, Colin. Thanks for joining us, mate. Hope you're all having a lovely evening. Right, I've got my scissors. Let me just get the weight. Oh. Okay, so got my rig wallet. I know I've got 3 hook flappers. A lot of, now I use bells because I can't see the rod tips, unless they've got lights on, which I don't know if that's my bell or his. Let's get the rig out and get that ready, and then I might cut some bait up and make sure we got the bait prepped and ready, just in case. Bear with me, folks. Yes, we've got 2 hook flapper here, perfect. get this one prepped. Okay, so I think it is mine getting a bite. So that was quick. Just need to quickly tie on some hooks. Now, I don't always tie hooks onto my rigs because two reasons. One, depending on where I'm fishing, I might want to change the hook sizes when I get there. And two, when I'm fishing with Zach and he likes to get involved, I like to get him to get the rigs out for me, and it's just teaching him to like be gentle as he's handling them. Now I cannot see what I'm doing here, by the way. I do have a head torch. It doesn't really make any difference at all. If you want to know what I see, I'll tell you in a second. But here we go. So yeah, I'm using size 10 Aberdeen hooks. I think they're fine for when you're... Now, do you know what? I put a hook down and I can't find it. There it is. Yeah, being blind, you lose a lot of things without actually losing them. The knot I like to do is literally just put your finger in the middle of the two lines when you spread it through, and then 6 twists or 5 twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put it back through the loop that your finger's making. Give it a pull. Bit of saliva there just to cool the knot down as you form it. Job done. And then just snip the tag off, which I am snipping off, so the line goes into the boot and not onto the floor. Right, so that's the rig. There is the rig actually. Let me show you that too. So you got a swivel here. Hope you guys can see this. Okay, you got the swivel here. Ties onto the main line. First hook length, and as you notice, it won't come down anywhere near the bottom one. So when it casts out and it's fishing, it's not going to catch on the bottom one. And then you just put the hook on. That is me. So, cheers, mate. Thank you. Oh, got it tied on the rocks. Have you had much luck tonight?
I've had one little small one.
Yeah.
I've had a little mackerel this morning, but that's about it.
You've been here since this morning?
Well, I have gone to a break.
Yeah.
I had to do, then come back again. It's a long day, but at least I've thought.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he's on it.
Oh, I was going to say, it felt like it pulled to the side then.
Mummy, look.
Is it over or?
Maybe some.
Can we bring it to you?
Oh, yeah, I think you'll just bring it up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just bring it up.
Are we clear or? Yeah. Oh, sweet. Nice one. Cheers, buddy. rig is heavy. And no fish. Okay, so no fish on that one. He was there, but maybe he hadn't taken it, but the rig's broken, so maybe it's wasn't hooked. Where the hell have I put that rig? Right, there it is. Right, let's get this hook on. Let's get this weight on. Get him baited up, cast him out. I think those guys have moved down a little bit. I hope. We've come right in close. So just makes it a bit more. When you can't see it, just makes it a bit more awkward to cast because you don't want to hit the car. At the same time, you don't want to walk in and knock anybody's rods over. But we were all nicely spaced out. But you know, they have every right to be here as much as I do. So.
They're here for their dinner.
Hmm?
They're here for their dinner.
They're here for their dinner, are they? The kids are eating
Get more
tea,
drift.
which I made.
If you get more drift.
Yeah. Any comments, babe?
No. I've got red ones too.
It's alright, I can't get the weight on. There we go. He's on. Alright, let's get this one tied up, tied on and baited up, get him out there. And then I will be back, hopefully, with less faffing around.
Mummy, the trick is the alien face. Can I have tea now? How do we get to the face?
Sorry guys, it will be 2 seconds.
I understood this.
Seems like there's a few fish being caught. No time to waste. Let's get out there. Gently does it. There we go. Right, I'm just going to cast this one up, people. Back in a sec. Okay, so sorry about that. Okay, so I haven't cast very far, and the reason for that is Zachary and Corey, when they come fishing here, seem to do very well, catch lots of fish, sometimes more than other people that are here fishing, and they always seem to catch one pounders. Like for a whiting, that's a good fish. So just cast it in short and see what happens. So yeah. That's better. Right. Okay, right, sorry about that. So, yeah, I thought, whilst we wait for a bite, I would just explain about my eyes. So I've got retinitis pigmentosa, also known as RP, and it gives you night blindness, and it takes your vision over a period of time. And at the moment, in my left eye I see nothing but, in my right eye I see nothing but light, and in my left eye I have around about a 5p piece worth of vision, maybe not even that. If I look at a 5p piece I can't see all of it. So yeah, it makes it challenging but a lot of fun at the same time. So and I've been registered blind since 2008. So yeah, so that's how long I've been without vision, but I had been fishing since I was like 4 years old, so I've got lots of experience to use. Any comments, babe?
No,
Okay, how many people watching?
I don't know.
You good? Okay, so is anybody watching? Because I'm always still here talking to myself. Seems like there's some fish coming in there, which is good. So I hope you guys can see me okay. I can't.
Says 4 people.
Hmm?
Says 4.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, hopefully it won't be too long before we get into a fish. But if you guys have subscribed to the Blind Angler or seen the last fishing video, this is where I was when I turned my white stick into a fishing rod and caught fish with it. And if you haven't seen it, then I suppose I'll just spoil it. But the audio was a bit bad on that video, which was a shame. But you know, I've still got that white stick turned into a fishing rod, so I should have brought it tonight and given it a go. Maybe next time. Depending on how well today goes, and yeah, maybe next time. But you do find that when the whiting are on here, it's on. I fished here a couple of weeks, just before Christmas, and with Zachary, and he was in a fishing competition because he fishes for a club, and he has to cast out and wind in on his own, and I just couldn't keep up. He had pulley panel rig on one rod and a 2-hook flapper on the other. Now he's only 6, and when he cast out one rod, he was winding the other one with a fish, and by the time we got that fish back in, he was winding the other one with like 2 fish. I just couldn't prep the bait, get it hooked, get it on, and get him to cast out quick enough. It was crazy. And he had about 30 fish in about 2 hours. It's not too bad today. It's nice and warm. High tide's about 9. High tide's about 9 o'clock, and yeah, really isn't any wind at all, which is ideal. People either side of me are both fishing with bows, which is fair enough. But usually when I go fishing, I'm the only one with bows on, so when you hear the bows jingling, I think it's a... I think it's a bite.
Richard said, big props for you and your wife and family for putting up with your exploits.
Who said that?
Richard Boy.
Richard. Oh, thanks, Richard.
Should get a gold medal, we should. Should we, kids?
A goat, I'm not too sure about that. You don't know what it's like being blind. You can't run away when the wife comes after you. No, they're good as gold. And to be fair, we got I've taken Jen fishing. Jen's my wife. She's not allowed to fish anymore because she catches bigger fish than I do, and Zachary catches more fish than I do. Maybe we should change the channel to not the Blind Angler, but the Blind Angler's Family, and I'll just film it. Actually, I won't even be able to see what I'm filming. So, the only person in my family that I don't mind fishing with is Natalia, because she's only just turned 3.
No!
Yeah. No, that's right, darling, we won't. But yeah, 12-foot flatty rod. That's gone right over me. Oop. I'm expecting my rod to go now because these guys were right over me. But if you guys watched The Blind Angler, it's literally just across the way where Matt had the Tub Garnard back in October when Matt and I were fishing. So it's a shame he's not here, but he's got a family of his own and work, etc. So hopefully it won't be too long before Matt and I are back out having a bit of fun. So we like to do overnight camping trips and film them and have a good time. So got plenty of those lined up for this year. And we've also started up an allotment. So the plan is to grow our own fruit and veg, catch our fish, and then have a meal free of charge. Well, apart from obviously bait, petrol, and seeds, etc. But I mean the actual produce that you're eating. So that'd be really cool. There's a boat coming in here quite quickly now. I was going off every which way. I'll give it a bit of time. I'm just going to feel the rod for a second, see if I can feel anything. Yeah, I can. But he's winding in. Should be able to tell the difference between a fish and someone winding in. Just giving it a little bit of time. Got small hooks and a big bait. Thing is, when you're fishing light like this, it's nice just being able to hold the rod and whatnot. Can you? Am I okay, Jen? Am I lit up the right, babe?
Sorry?
Am I lit up okay?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, touch.
Over me again, buddy.
Oh, sorry, mate.
I think, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, right. Just come up, just keep reading.
Yeah.
That's it, now we're clear.
Sorry, mate.
That's alright, mate. As I say, it happens to the wind. It's a pain in the arse.
Yeah. It's a bit difficult as well with doing something. I'm trying to get it right up straight, but
yeah, that's alright, mate. Don't worry, it happens. I'm not quite sure. Oh,
that was the fish I was feeling then.
bad size.
Wait.
Yeah.
Barry.
Yeah.
Richard said if you can manage to get your rod tip light in the camera, they can hopefully tell you when you're getting a bite.
I can do that. Right. Just get one little strip. Ooh. Let's try and get this one up. Right.
Well, this
So you know
boat's
you
not
keep
going to get
casting
you.
to the right.
The boat just coming along right in
Ah.
close.
Right, let's head on to this end.
Just over your rod, yeah. You don't want to
Do you
lose
know
that bugger.
Yeah, do you know what? We were here a couple of weeks ago and a boat came in right in here and the guy's rod went and the only thing that stopped it from going over was his multiply got caught in the rails.
Lucky, very
Yeah.
lucky. I just had a nice white in then.
What size was that?
About 1.5 pound nearly.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I think this one, I'm hoping this one didn't go over to the right.
It went a little bit to the right. You
I
might
thought
be
it went
right.
to the left.
No, it didn't go to the left.
Okay, right. So I'm going to try and get this in the shot.
Do you want to get your tie?
Yeah.
You need to go to your left a bit. Wayne. Wayne. Your rod needs to move to the left.
I will. So this is what I use for the railings. These rod rests that you can just twist around and so on. So move it to the left, did you say, Jen?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to catch up. Go back there, I think.
Hmm?
I think go back there. Just try and find that number.
Lovely jubbly. So hopefully we'll get a fish soon. Hopefully. I'll stand out of shot so you guys can see the rod tip, I think. Hoping you guys can see the rod tip there.
Richard said perfect.
Ah, brilliant. Thank you very much, Richard. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Now, I've noticed everybody's catching the fish but me, but I have had a bite.
Do
So
you
I
know what
decided
that
to
is?
cast that one a little bit further.
Was it? You're like face right in the camera.
Why is that? Why am I not catching a fish?
Because Zach's not fishing and you've got your flatty out.
She's funny, isn't she? Yeah, I've got the rod I've got. I mean, I've only caught like a couple of fish on it, and I've had it for a couple of years. It's been my nemesis. But I did christen it this year with a little bass, and I've had a couple of little whiting on it. But did you see that one go, Rich? Nice, sharp, bang, 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 bang.
Play a different
So
one,
yeah, it's quite
please.
nice, bang, 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 bang.
Tell ya, be
We're in.
quiet.
Could be a good one, actually.
That's a good one. Good bend to it.
It is, isn't it, actually? I bet it might be one, or is it two?
One.
Is it?
Just one. That's not a bad size. He's just about legal, I reckon.
Just about legal.
Just.
Thank you, mate.
He's on that borderline.
Richard said, are you using braid?
No. Hang on. So, people, I do have the tendency to hold the fish up the wrong way round.
Yep, it is.
fudge.
And I don't have to
Go on, flipping out.
You're attacking him, isn't it?
He's a lively old one, this one. So, the first white in. Not a bad size. You have a good bend and a good bite.
Move to your left a bit. No, you're right even.
So, seems quite feisty this one, so I'm going to slip him back.
Richard said, sorry, I'm laughing.
It's alright, Richard. Don't play. I mean, he went straight in the boot and jumped straight back out again.
Oh, here we go. That's another one. Nah, you don't try that.
Oh dear.
You're not used to kidnapping them.
Crikey. Oh, that'd be good for you being framed, that. Right.
Very flop.
Right. That's okay. Okay. Right, let's get this back out. Hit the car. Yeah, I don't want to hit the car with the rod. The rod's.
You watch my car.
Medium.
Right. Just, set the wood down. I hope, is that in right shot, Jen?
I think so.
Oh, I'm trying to bring in this strappy. Right. Okay, so I thought that fish was bigger, if I'm honest, but the rod gave a nice bend, which is good, and that's the first fish live on the blind angler. And Richard asked, do I use braid? No. When I'm lure fishing, I do use braid with a carbon leader, but when I'm bait fishing, I use mono. So I've got £15 on this one with a £60 tapered shock leader. And the reason I've got the tapered shock leader, one, because it's thinner for using a fixed spool reel, and the reason it's £60 is because that's all they hand in the shop. But yeah, and the size reel I've got, I think it's a 6,000, it could be a 5, but it's a Daiwa, and it's like A25, something like that, so it doesn't have, like where the Shimano's will have like 2005, 3000, this has got A5, so I'm not 100% sure what it is, but it feels and looks like a 5,000, 6,000, and yeah, only got it for Christmas, and it's a lovely reel. That's a bite.
There we go again, nice.
Try not to throw this one in the car if I land it.
Yeah. Probably Mrs. won't be happy with that.
A fish on her lap.
There you go, love. There she takes it. Yeah, don't say I don't buy you anything.
Yeah. Well, did have a bite. Just hold it for a second. So I've got 2 big baits on there. Really enjoy fishing with 2 hook flappers in the winter for mackerel, for whiting because it's good fun. Easy. Oh, no, he's not.
Come on.
Oh, oh. No, he's there. Not as big as the last one, I don't think.
They do that sometimes, they play with you.
Yeah.
Me again.
That's the limit. It's the fish. I'm just leaving some of this way.
That's it, yeah. There we go.
Cool, thank you, mate. Not sure what happened there.
Oh, really? You're the fucking lad.
What's happened?
Hey. Come up with me, yeah?
Yeah, can you move more that?
So, yeah, sorry, buddy, it's not
No,
me.
no, no, no.
Fucking hell, what the fuck? Yeah, sorry for the language,
No, no.
but...
At least you've got the blind angler written on your coat vein so people know.
Scissors time, I meant.
Got some in my pocket.
Just do my head in.
Carl Page said, "Evening guys, how is everyone?"
Was that Carl, did you say?
Carl Page, yes.
Evening, Carl. Hope you're having a good evening, mate. Okay, so where I was saying earlier how I put those hooks on the 2-hook flapper so they didn't tangle up, they tangled up. Okay, so we're all ready to rock and roll, but just wait a sec, there's a bit of a tangle. So yeah, evening Carl, thank you for joining us. We're fishing Elphinstone car park down in Plymouth. So far we've had one decent sized whiting, which jumped out of my hands and straight into the boot of the car.
Get the scissors in that.
Why don't you cast the other side?
Yeah, I will, but is our car next to us here?
No, that's where that chap was casting from.
What, the gent that was here before us, or?
No, the gent that's just
That-
there.
there now.
Untangling his rod, yeah. We'll just wait.
Yeah, I think I'll wait. Just I don't want to. We were all nicely spread out, and then.
Carl said, "Nice one, fella."
Thank you, Carl.
It's empty.
Guys, please do subscribe to the Blind Angler. We're going to try and get to 1,000 subscribers this year. We're on 85 at the moment. So
Spread out, yeah.
we were quite spread out, and then it, yeah. Because I thought I'd cast from there out that way, because you were there.
How many times have we caught up? But it's just been a quick.
Yeah, and if I'm honest, because of my eyes, I'm a little bit nervous when I'm casting because of the car, and then not having as much room as did have.
You can hardly see it. At least you're doing a good job. At least you caught a fish.
That's
Do you know
true.
what
That's true.
I mean? Well, you know.
I know what you mean, mate. Yeah, no, I don't take offence, mate. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
Okay, should we get
If I took offence, I'd be divorced by now.
Ah, right.
She's horrible. She's horrible to me. She is.
I am not. I brought you fishing, haven't I?
Am I?
We'll go home now then.
No, I've got
Yeah, no,
100
you
people
just
watching me.
unrolled you,
I've got
so-
100 people watching me, babe.
No, you haven't.
On tonight's entertainment. I'm hoping that I'm better than Coronation Street.
Carl said he subbed and he shared to Facebook for you.
Oh, Carl, thank you very much. Thank you. But yeah, thank you very much for that. So yeah, as I was saying, excuse me. Myself and Matt, who is my cameraman, who he wouldn't mind me saying he's a novice angler. He's only been fishing since July, end of June, July. So what's that? 7 months. Yeah, so he's normally my cameraman. We go out fishing, we have a good laugh together. But we've also started up an allotment as well, which the last video we put on was a little clip of our allotment. So yeah, hopefully we're going to grow some fruit and veg. I don't know if I'm going to blog the allotment on the Blind Angler or have it as a separate channel, because you know people may want to just be watching fishing and not gardening. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, the plan is to this year catch fish, bring them home, and then cook it up with fruit and veg or from the allotment, or take the fruit and veg to the beach, catch fish and cook it on the beach like we did last year. We took some new potatoes and whatnot on the to Slapton Sands, caught mackerel, filleted them there on the beach and cooked them up. We didn't video that because I think that was our very first overnight fishing trip, which was great fun. But this year, 100%. And we also want to get out on some boats as well this year and do some spinning for bass, lure fishing. I do enjoy my lure fishing. So yeah, and the reason I like lure fishing is because it's all done by feel, you know. And then when people use surface poppers, like I do, I use surface poppers, but normally especially when you watch them on TV, they say they see a big bow wave come up and then the bass's mouth open up and nail it. I don't. Surfing's done on instinct, which is good fun, and maybe do a bit of fly fishing as well, which I have done before, many years ago, probably. I don't know the last time I went fly fishing actually. Jen, how long have we been together? 12 years?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, 12 years ago then. So it'd be interesting because my eyesight 12 years ago was, okay, it was bad, but it wasn't as bad as what it is now. So that will be interesting. But again, it's all done by feel. So you don't need vision to fish. And there is a YouTube video on the Blind Angler called The Challenge. Not the one where I turn my white stick into a fishing rod, but one where I actually blindfold myself.
Oh, Craig Coastal Fishing Adventures, Wayne.
Fuck the fella for that. Sorry for the language.
No, it's alright, mate.
Wayne.
Yes, mate. Babe.
Hey, stop calling me mate. Craig Coastal Fishing Adventures. So before you go live, put phone in portrait mode. That's my fault because I can't figure out how to do it.
I did tell her that. I did tell her that. You know, but you know, when you're married, women don't really, you know, she won't listen to me, mate.
We're doing live for an app. We're not doing it for
Yeah, we're not doing it for YouTube. We're doing it for an app because I think you need 1,000 subscribers to go live on YouTube, and I've only got 86 now, thanks to Carl subbing. So yeah, we just need 914 to go. I think that's quick maths there. I think. Right, let's get this out and try for another fish.
Alright, 2 minutes.
Right, I think that's one straight. I'm hoping that's gone right out in front now, so that shouldn't get you, mate.
Oh, it says click auto rotate. I'll have a look.
Yeah, yeah, I get that, mate. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What rigs are you using, if you don't mind me asking? Ah, same, yeah. Have you got any, or? Yeah. Yeah. If you need anything, bud, just give us a shout. Yeah. No. No. Yes, Jen, what were you saying, babe?
Craig said there's an auto rotate button.
Auto rotate.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can get her to come out and have a look. She might not want to go on camera. She's beautiful, by the way.
Yeah, good try.
She is.
No, actually, I'm not going to be doing it today.
Are you not doing it now?
Hang on. What size hooks are you using for your rigs?
I'm using size 10 Aberdeen at the moment. So if I was bass fishing, I would change that, depending on where I'm fishing. If I was fishing like a creek for some scooty bass, then I would use size 20. But yeah, I'm using size 10 Aberdeen hooks, which I bought online. I've got 100 for around about £5. So
Hang on, I'm going to try and
just gonna
rotate
try
you.
it. How many people watching, babe?
I don't know. No, it tells me to rotate it back. No, that's. Is it done it? Hang on.
Has it done it?
I don't know, hang on, I'll have a look.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should stand here, maybe I was too close. Is this my... I see a light, I don't know if it's me. I don't know what I'm seeing. Sorry guys, this is the first time we've gone live. I've gone live. Try not to cast over anybody, will you, mate?
Very lopsided.
I'm going to need some glasses, I think.
You can use my white stick if you want.
I think I'll get somewhere with that one. One of those guide dogs for the bucket, yeah.
I was here on New Year's Eve because I turned my white stick into a fishing rod
Yeah.
to see if I could catch a fish on it.
How did I go up?
It did, first fish. Oh, I was hoping the first fish was going to be a whiting because it was a pouting. And then the second fish was a whiting, but I thought it'd be funny cruising a white stick with a white fish. Yeah, it was quite funny. Right,
Well, whilst I was trying to do your phone, Carl said nope.
right, my two.
And then Craig said turn it back.
Turn it back, right.
Richard said I'm laughing again. And then Carl said I'm looking sideways.
I farted.
Nobody needs to know you farted. Shh.
Carl said that's better.
Dad,
Next time, put it into.
Dad, this is
portrait
the
mode
beach.
before you start opening. Talia,
Yes, darling.
come sit down. Talia.
So Natalia was free on the 5th of January and she got her very first fishing rod, which is pink. It's, since her birthday was the first day of the full lockdown, so we haven't been able to get out fishing with her with nice weather where she can play around with it, but maybe over the weekend or something, if it's not too busy. At the moment it's quite busy for a little 3-year-old to go playing around. Right, I'm on it, thank you.
Yeah, he's on that. You ready?
Yeah, he's on that.
Well done.
I'll tell you what, this flatty rod is actually a nice rod for the whiting.
Need a hand.
Oh,
Come off.
I think he has just let go.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. That felt like quite a decent one as well.
Always the same, isn't it? It's a decent one.
Yeah, absolutely. One bait wasn't touched, the other one was, so let's get this bait that I've cut already. Let's get that.
fishing. Good on you, fella.
Thank you, Carl.
Craig's helping me.
Yeah, he's Zachary's a great little fisherman. 6 years old he is. He's a great little fisherman, and the way he helps his daddy is brilliant. Couldn't ask for a better son. That's for sure. Right, let's just shoot. Where am I? Right, okay.
Right to my car.
It was my hand. It wasn't my rod. Think I would bang my rod against the car? It's like you don't even know me.
Yeah, on the lap.
That's better.
Yeah.
So I can get my aim in now.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, you're joking. Oh, you bugger.
What's the matter? What did you do?
I didn't do anything. We've got a comedian next to us as well. We've got. Indeed, indeed, mate. I just went out beautifully straight, and then the guy that keeps casting over everybody, he was just like, "I've just gone over me again." Oh, now I'm lost. Right. Right. So I'll tell you guys a funny story, okay? So Zachary has joined Roving Rods down here in Plymouth, and he's had a great bit of fun. He's done one competition already, and he's halfway through another competition as we speak. But
There it is.
right. So that was part one of the story. I'll say the rest in a minute.
Carl said it's been a great video so far.
Oh, cheers, Carl. Thanks, mate. Okay, I'm going to give that a bit of time actually because I've got 2 hooks out there, so I'll quickly tell you now. So Zachary's in Roving Rod, so I thought I've always wanted to join a club but never have. And my dad is an absolutely brilliant fisherman. He's got loads of trophies from when he was younger in fishing clubs. So I decided to join a club, and I thought I can't see because I don't drive and I have to rely on other people to go fishing. I thought I would maybe look at the records list and maybe instead of doing the leagues and so on, look to break one of the records. And I thought, try conger eel, because conger eel is good fun, and you can usually land quite big ones without having to travel very far down here in Plymouth. And so down in Plymouth we have a local legend called Markin Larkin, who is the British record holder for a 69 pound conger eel. And so I signed up for the competition, got the paperwork through on Thursday last week, and gave it to Jen, and she said, "Would you guess what the record is for the conger?" And it's Martin Larkins from like back in the 90s when he caught it. So he works in our local tackle shop, Southwest Sea Baits. When I go down there, I'll have to have a little chat with him, but it won't be that record I'll be breaking. Dear. There we go.
Try not to throw it this time.
Yeah. size whiting. Wait.
So just download a few and then turn it off. So it uses too much of my energy.
Here we are, guys. Another whiting. Oh, you. Oh no! Where the hell is that? Yeah. Jenna.
Matt's watching, he's laughing his head off. Have you got him?
So that one's coming home. I can't find it. Oh, it's gone.
Oh, sugar.
Oh, that toy. That can't be serious. Oh, has he come out?
Yeah,
He touched him.
I did touch it.
Right, I'm gonna get him.
Yeah, chuck him back in the
There
water.
he is, guys. I'll get him back in while he's still cooking. Never have I dropped the fish and then two in a row straight in the poo. The second one went in the car as well. Like literally. The slipperiest whiting I've ever caught in my life. Rich, I bet you're laughing, mate, aren't you? Eh? It's like they want to come home. Dear, oh dear. Matt, welcome, mate, welcome. So Matt's in the chat. Matt is my cameraman, and what's he put?
Richard said, I think I peed on him. Get me, Matt.
Like,
I'll touch the fish.
Yeah, she
Bloody hate fish.
picked up the fish, blimey. Right, the aim, people, is to catch a fish.
Not throw the
Show
fish.
it to you without it jumping in the car.
So if it's not upside down, you're throwing it everywhere.
Yeah, basically, I show my fish which are upside down. I think nearly every single one of my videos I show the fish and the fish are upside down. And then this one, they're jumping in the car. Anybody would think it was cold out there. Oh, gosh.
Want to do it again?
I'll try. I'm sorry.
You were doing so well. Oh, the hand stinks.
Matt, if you're watching with Corey, hi Corey. Corey holds the new club record with a £1.12 whiting that he caught here the 4th of January. £1.12 whiting, and he was 5 at the time. He's just turned 6, so he was 5. Absolutely brilliant. The two boys together just love fishing. So Zach's 6, Corey is now 6, and yeah, I'm doing well.
Richard said, how do you cope with weavers?
I don't catch them, if I'm honest. And I don't want to catch one.
You very rarely catch fish. What are you on about? Carol said they want to keep warm.
I think you're right, Carl. Yeah, no, I've never caught a weaver, to be fair, Rich. And I hope I don't. Because if I did, you guys would probably have a bloody good laugh at me, wouldn't you? And so would the wife.
Yeah.
And my cameraman, Matt.
Well, Matt would have the best laugh.
Alright, let's get some bait.
So he'd help you, I wouldn't.
Huh?
He would help you.
Who, Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt's a good guy.
Corey's not watching, but he'll show him you chucking the fish around.
Yeah. Jen,
Yeah?
are those people next to me gone?
No.
so more mackerel going out.
About half an hour. Wait.
Okay, mate. Okay. Right. No, let's just wind in this slack. Oh, this slack. Hang on. Something there. Okay, right. Yeah, guys, this is the where am I? This is the reel that I'm using. So yeah, I would say it's a size 5,000. I think. All right, let me get this one out. Oh, where's the bag still on there? Oh, did it? Doesn't it? It's because he's picking on a blind guy. Does it make you feel good picking on a blind guy? Live on YouTube here.
High tide is 3 minutes to 10.
Ow!
On YouTube,
My
eh?
finger!
The blind angler. Yeah, me casting over you. Oh, it's good to have a laugh. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. There we go. There we go. How many are watching, Jen? Do you know? So I do like. Did it?
A little bit, not major, just a little knock.
Ah, okay. Well, I actually thought those two were a lot bigger than, like winding in, because this rod's so soft, felt bigger than what they actually were. But I'm not complaining.
You caught a fish at the end of the day.
Exactly. Exactly.
Carl said, did we get the bells from eBay? I think I got them from Amazon, didn't I?
Yeah, I think they're from Amazon. Matt, if you've got the link, you could post it in the chat actually, because
Go.
oh, right.
Rod's gone.
What's this actually?
The rod went down about 3 inches then.
It is really soft though.
Probably a big patch out.
Patrick Poughton.
Not very white.
Yeah. Oh, that's better. Oh, that is much better.
I've shared the bells.
My rod went and then yours went.
Oh, this is either two or it's a really good one actually.
Try not to lose it and don't throw it at us.
No, last time I did it.
Righty.
No.
Uh,
Oh, thank you.
Someone's over me.
Is it me?
We got a triple tango.
Oh no.
Yes, it is what I'm comparing. That's what Mummy and Daddy.
Right,
Oh right, that's me.
this way. This way.
Right, I'm on my way.
Oh, we got a tangle.
Oh, sorry, mate. I was totally
It's alright, it'll be fine. There we go. He's under the cover. Yeah, you hold Teddy.
Yeah, I can't believe that winding that one in and literally taking like a wheel. You have to give it to us, John. There we go. Ah, cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Right, hold on a minute. Hold on. I'll try. Third time lucky, eh? Right, am I clear of your rods, buddy?
Yeah. Hi. Back. No. The other way. That's it.
Right, we're back with a fish. Bit of fun. Right,
You got a little line here, like.
is that what am I caught with the line?
Yeah. Yeah. Alright.
I do.
Just loose. It's still going.
It's still.
Yeah, it's all around me about.
Oh, has it come from my reel? Or?
I'm not.
Actually, yeah, I'm tight.
It's basically it's loads of line. Look, if you put your hand out, there's loads of it. Look,
Do you know what colour it is?
it's well clear, it's white.
It's not mine. I'm red. I'm red and blue.
Really clear line.
You're clear
Hold
line.
it up off the bottom.
Yeah, it might have been someone else's rig.
Someone's brought up about a 50-year-old fishing reel. The old tin pot thing.
Right, thanks guys. I'll get that sorted out. Yeah. Oh, that is a good fish. Right.
See, it doesn't work, Tully.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
Why don't you just lay down there? What are you doing?
Guys, fish number 3. Quite chunky, that one.
Carl said that he's watching from Birmingham, can't get local sea, so he's a little jealous.
Oh. Oh, that's unlucky, Carl. That is unlucky.
I love Birmingham, it's lovely there.
Carl, come down here. We'll go fishing, and we'll just say that you're my carer. Right. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. There's a load of line here. Give it a go. Do you know what? There is a video on the Blind Angler, the challenge where I blindfold myself to fish. Because you know, like some people might be like, he's just blagging it. He's not really blind. So I wanted to like blindfold myself and show that how easy it comes to like rig up, bait up, and cast out.
Yeah, just don't do it when there's no cars around when you're casting.
Oh, I was on Slapton Sands.
Oh, right.
Yeah, there might be a hefty bill if I did it here.
Yeah. Well, Slapton's not too bad. It's one river.
That's it, absolutely.
About 2 or 3 weeks ago, but I didn't add enough.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a, oh,
Perfect clear day.
yeah.
I was on that sunlight and here and eating burgers and that on the beach on the stove.
Blimey.
And we found out there's a bloody seal going up now.
Yeah, there is. There is.
Massive seal went up now. Like I say, he didn't come back when I had a bloody rock on his head.
Yeah, we done, myself and my cameraman, who I fish with, we done 24 hours up there.
Yeah.
I think Matt had one bite and that was it. 24 hours straight,
That, yeah.
one bite. And we had such amazing bait as well. But yeah, just couldn't land a fish to save our lives. Couldn't even get a bite. No, I was born with an eye condition, and then over time it takes your vision. So I was registered blind when I was 27, which was 2008. So, but I've had night blindness for since I can remember. To be fair. Yeah. Oh no, you got to make it work for you. You know, I don't have to do the dishes just because I missed the dirt. Same with Hoover, I can't Hoover, so because I'll just end up making more mess. Well, I can't. Yeah, I make it work for me.
Well, like I say, you can still do jobs offshore, you know.
Yeah, we'll talk about it when she's not here. I'll get home and I'll have a chores list else.
You will indeed.
Yeah.
Just don't know about it.
Oh, she's terrible. She's terrible. Oh, we got right. Caught somebody else's line.
Okay.
Yeah. Right, that can go in the car. We'll take
Carl
that home.
said, yeah, no problem, would love it, mate.
Happy days. Happy days. Alright, what's going on here? I thought that fish was a bigger fish, that whiting, but it didn't go in the car. Yeah, so I'm part of a club now, Roving Rods. So hopefully we'll have some fun with that this year. I can just get this line off my rig. We can. The bells are the ones where you can like push lights into them as well, and they last for ages. We went to B-Sands back in November, Matt and I said to Matt, don't cast out with your bells on, make sure you always take them on. And he left them on, cast out, and then all you could see all night was this bell lit up in the middle of the water.
Carl said free rig.
Maybe.
You said free rig if you can get it in. You usually end up getting.
I do catch quite a few rigs. Actually, to be fair, I seem to catch my own rig. When I snapped off, I've been to Slapton, which is like a long shingly beach in the summer, and I lost my feathers. I was feathering, lost my feathers. The next time I went there, I caught my feathers. That time, I lost a pulley rig. Next time I went, I caught my pulley rig. So,
Different species, that.
oh, well done.
Well, was a pouting.
It nearly came in my boot.
Yeah.
Lovely job. Lovely job.
Fucking thing.
See, it's not just me, people.
Slippery fish, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Things. Do you want to watch TV on your tablet?
Oops. Getting some church bells there.
She's hanging in the half one.
Guys, if you have any questions that you want to ask me, even about my eyes, feel free. I don't take offence. So ask away. Anything you want to know. Carl, I don't think there is a free rig on the end of this one, mate. I think I'm free.
Yeah.
There we go. Alright. Make sure I take the line home and dispose of it, not leave any rubbish on there. For nutrition. Let's get some bait.
Ow, that hurt!
Oh. Right. Oh. Where was it? That's fine.
Carl said you can make rigs out of the free line.
I could. Does he want to buy one? Right.
Yeah. Last cast, Wayne.
Where is he?
Kids are getting well. One child's getting restless. She is not staying still. He said he makes his own.
Yeah, I think it was the guy down there.
What, the same bloke guy down the end?
Yeah, I watched him do it. Right, I'm back. I just snapped. Right, so we're back out. Some nice fresh mackerel bait back out there. Let's hope for a nice size one. I mean, the whiting have been all keepable sizes, so let's just hope we can get a really decent sized one now. So Carl, you don't want to buy any rigs now? I'll do 2 hook flappers, 3 hook flappers, putty penno, you know. I'm joking, mate.
He said up and over, two hook cascade and 1 up, 1 down rigs I make myself.
Oh, that's cool. I tried doing an up and over pulley rig for ray fishing this year, but I didn't get on too well with it. So,
Stop.
oh, Natalia. Sorry. See, I go fishing to get away from the kids. Let me see, actually. Let me see. Natalia? Natalia? You want Daddy's special light? You want Daddy's special light? Hang on then. Hang on.
Ow! Ow!
Careful, sweetheart. Right.
You're right, you know.
There you go, sweetheart. There you go. You look after that one for Daddy? You're a good girl, aren't you? Yeah. nice and warm tonight, lovely and warm. So children have had a nice tea, which I've made. God, blimey. Chocolate spread sandwiches I made for them.
First time you made them for ages.
Okay.
Carol said someone's not happy. She is very tired.
Yeah. Yeah, bless her. She's had a busy day. She's had a busy day getting her fishing stuff ready. And when we say fishing stuff, her fishing stuff is her 2 teddies, which are in a bag with a paint set, a drawing set, whatever else toys she could stuff in it. Thanks for joining us tonight, guys. I really appreciate it. Going live for the first time and everything. Hopefully do it again soon. I'll have a word with Matt, see when he's free, see when we can get out.
Yeah? Shine up to the ceiling then.
Should be good fun.
Carol said bless her.
That was me. That was a bite.
Harry, have you got
So you guys, apart from Carl, because I know you're at Birmingham, but is anybody else out fishing this weekend at all? If so, where you going? What you after? Yeah, it's quite nice here tonight. It is nice here tonight. Sometimes you come here and it's absolutely rammed, and other times it can be really quiet, which is nice. But it seems to be good fish to be had. And I've had 3 fish on camera, so that's not too bad. But they do catch bass off here, they catch congers, thornback ray, dogfish have come in, cod, pouting. But in the there's also a lot of mackerel coming in off here at the moment as well. So during the day, people are doing a lot of mackerel fishing.
you got that one? And one of the chicken that's there. You got the one with the chicken. Yeah? Have one on your tablet.
Yeah, it's just bang, bang, bang. So that's another white in there.
Carol said if he gets a chance, he might go to the canal by him.
Is that freshwater fishing, like after dace and barbels and things like that, or is that still salt water? I've never done. Oh, I've done carp fishing once a long, long time ago, which was quite funny. Myself and good friend Jam Joe went, and coming straight from sea fishing to a lake. I cast out and I walloped it and hit the other side of the lake. Yeah, it wasn't a big lake, but yeah, I hit the other side of it and I was like, crikey. Didn't really think about what I was doing. I was just like hitting it like I excuse me, like I would if I was on a beach. So it was good fun. It was good fun. Wouldn't mind going after a pike.
He said,
Never
yeah,
caught one.
roach, perch, and skimmerbream.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, nice one.
I'm not the best at reading, so.
I'm on the I'm on Facebook as the Blind Angler. There's a Facebook page, so you know, if you catch anything nice, I would like to catch a perch because that's like the freshwater bass, isn't it? They look beautiful. Water. Sorry, Zachary. 6 years old. Look. Yeah. God, that was. He's not as big as the man.
Go and sit in bed, please.
Kick it.
Okay, cool.
It's a bass.
You wish.
I'm blind. I'm saying it's a bass.
Such a bass.
Yeah, see?
Hand bass. Is that a bass, is it?
Carl said he allowed you as a friend.
Oh, nice one, Carl. Nah, a couple of whiting. I think it's 2.
I think it's 1.
That's one whiting.
Is it? Oh, that is a good whiting. Oh, that's damn deep.
Don't throw him in the boot.
Who said that? Richard?
Me.
Oh, guys, this is a good whiting. Check this out.
Not a quad lead, is it?
Please don't drop it.
That's a nice size one.
It is, isn't it? Right, do not go in the boot. But guys, look at that for a whiting. Is that in shot?
Matt said throw it at your wife. No, move over
That's
to your
cheap.
right. Think.
Can you guys see that all right?
Just hang on.
Oh, yes! I got.
Did you get him?
I got absolutely covered.
Must have been.
This way.
Oh.
Keep going. That's it.
Oh, there he is. Right.
Good for a dinner plate.
There we are.
Big two.
We'll put this one back. Oh,
You've downloaded too many.
oh, it's gone right down my trousers and everything.
Yeah, it's connected to my phone's internet.
Oh, what's Rich saying now? Is he laughing his head off there?
No, it was Richard.
Richard, sorry.
said, no, I've shut myself.
Oh,
I'm going to have to spoil your fun. I'll give you till 8, Wayne.
all right, babe. Thanks.
What one do you want on? The most? No, quickly.
I'll tell you what, guys. If I get another one that size, I'll keep it, and I'll do a
Right,
catch
I
and
want you to
cook.
tell me which one do you not
Right,
want?
let's get some bait.
For God's sake, how are you not downloading? Stetson.
It's a good size white in that. It's a good. Oh, I had to cut the hook off, didn't I? Shoot. Let's get the hook on that one. It'll take 2 seconds. That has still got loads of it.
Sit down. You want to see?
Bear with me 2 seconds, guys, just when I get a hook.
Stop one. Yeah, you loaded like 20. There's more than 20.
Oh, dear me.
Carl said he's liked it on Facebook, so now following you. Matt said, just remember to take all the bones out.
Indeed.
His adventures with Corey. So it's Corey's page, but Matt's watching.
Oh, shoot.
So you put too many on there, darling. It only does one at a time. My phone will only do so much.
Sorry, guys, 2 seconds.
Since it's more on storage,
Just put a hook on it. Well, I'm glad you're having a good time there, Richard. Having a good old laugh, mate. Hey, we all are. We all are. Oh dear. Alright, let's just tie this one up. Matt, I'm using the flatty rod, and it's quite a nice rod. Oh.
Can I get the cat one with it?
just sit there.
Sorry guys, but I just realised that I pulled off a load of macro and then tied the knot and put the line in my mouth. Dear, oh dear. Let's get this tag end off. probably won't do the catch and cook live. End up burning down the kitchen. Although, when I was younger, I did work as a chef in the Isles of Scilly. Went over there for a year. Worked over there, which was good fun. Oh.
You haven't done no cooking for me though, have you?
I cook up a storm in the bedroom. I'll pay for that later.
Mum? Which ones can I find? That one?
Richard said how many times you've been to Casualty with hooks in your fingers.
Right, Richard, if you've just jinxed me, not once. I do get hooks in the fingers quite a lot, but I've never been to Casualty yet. Jen, make a note of his faux name, because if I get a hook in my finger.
He said behave.
Yeah, no, I haven't. I have been to hospital for dislocating my leg, because I have an off-road motorbike, which is interesting.
You still have those downloaded? What?
There we go. Nice mackerel bait. Let's get this. What have I done there? Have I tied it right? No, I haven't. Right. Oh, you guys have been a good laugh tonight. Carl, Richard, Dave.
That's too big for you to play.
Seriously guys, thanks very much for joining me. I really appreciate it. It's made tonight a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Right, 2 seconds. Just cast this one out.
Ages because you downloaded too many. Yeah, well it's not working Zach. Maybe I haven't got enough on the phone to do it. Craig said subs are nicely building up.
Oh really? Oh, lovely.
And Carl said, that's no problem mate, great vid fella. And then Richard said, as the years progress and if your eyesight gets worse, you might consider crushing the barbs on your hooks.
That's a good shout. That is a very good shout. Yeah, I'll tell you what it's like actually, because I think everybody can probably relate to this. Hang on 2 seconds, sorry, I've got a lot of stuff here. Yeah, so, excuse me, what it's like is, so if you're driving a car, or sat in the passenger seat, and it's late at night, and maybe you're the only car on the road going down a country lane or on the motorway or something, and the car comes at you with faux beam and it just blinds you, you can see that white light. That's basically what I see, apart from like less than 5 pence a piece worth straight in the centre. So you have to try and find that focus ring in all of this light. And I only focus with my left eye, so when I'm reading or anything like that, I'll close my right, so I'm always like that, to be fair. And that's why I like night fishing, because the darkness takes away all of that bright light coming into my eyes, and it's when my eyes relax the most. And yeah, but Craig, thanks mate. I wonder how many subs I've got. That's interesting. Rich, that's a great shout on squashing down the barbs, to be fair. Really good shout.
Matt said, oh, Butterhooks doesn't need crushed barbs, he never catches a fish. Well, he's caught like
So,
4.
sorry Matt, where are you tonight, and where am I? And how many fish have you caught, and how many fish have I caught? And I haven't just caught fish, I've caught good sized whiting that have jumped in the car. You know,
They want
the
to
first
go on.
time, people might say it was a fluke. The second and third time, that's skill. I don't know what kind of skill, but, you know.
It might not work because you're not watching TV on it.
My son told me a joke about pirates, funny enough, the other day, and you've all heard it. Why are pirates called pirates? Because they are.
Matt said no, he'd never catch one with barbed hooks. They slip off as it is. As it is. Oh, you didn't cast that far, right? I just didn't know whether it would be like that boat the other day.
So, yeah, hopefully we'll be out soon fishing again, myself and Matt, because Matt also got a new reel, bought himself a new reel just after Christmas, so he wants to get out and use that bad boy. So hopefully Matt and you guys can meet Matt and have a laugh with Matt. He's a good lad, and his fishing's coming on lovely. Really is doing really well. What he's learned in 6-7 months is a lot. But yeah, let's stop talking nice about Matt because he doesn't talk nice about me. Matt, me and Matt are cousins, grew up together, we have a good laugh. That's what fishing's all about, really. I must admit, I do like watching Fish Hunter UK because he has a good laugh with his mates and people on that go live as well with him. And it's what fishing is all about. I will try to do my very best to teach, if I can, what I do know. Also want other disabled people, well, anybody actually, to get out and fish. Do you know what I mean? Because you don't have to be fully sighted and all this lot to get out and enjoy it. You know, even if you're not the one fishing, but your wife or your children are. You know, get out and enjoy it with them. You know, I have a lot of fun when I'm fishing with Zach. When he's just casting out on his own and bringing it in, and the joy that he has of catching the fish, and then ringing Granny and Grandpa to tell him and stuff. It's just lovely. You know, there isn't a cure for my eyesight, but the children are my cure, that's for sure. If you guys are writing comments and Jen's not answering them, I do apologise. She's, you know, I'm paying her for tonight.
No, you're not.
Any comments, babe?
Carl said I'm sub to him too.
Oh, the Fish Hunter UK, ideal.
Craig said I'm my own channel as well, only just started out.
Oh, what's that, Craig?
Well, Craig Coastal Fishing Adventures, what he's posting on.
Oh, okay. Whereabouts are you based, mate?
And Carl said, and Angling Addict 75. You heard of him? Craig's in Ireland.
Oh, is he? Oh, Craig, we could do a collab.
Jealous.
I'll come over to Ireland. Because they have good ray over there, don't they? Good ray, good back. Oh, actually, they have everything. Bullace. Gosh. Yeah. Lovely, mate. Lovely. I'll definitely check that out when I get home. What I'll do when I get home is I'll re-watch this video because I like
Of course you will.
because I like to watch myself. Hey, I've got to get my views up somehow.
Oh. Wow, look at that go.
Damn, hooked it around the face.
Oh, that was your fish.
Yeah, he's still there. Oh. Yeah, he's still there. Yeah, oh god, yeah, he's bringing me in slack. Oh, maybe it's not as big as I thought. It's not as big as I thought. No, he's not.
Oh, it's Tiddler. That's very small.
Aww.
Well, gave a good bite.
Craig said, yeah, where I live, Specimen Ray had one 5 years ago at £65.5. You hear me?
Yeah, I did. Sorry. Craig, that's a cracking fish, mate. Coming on here, showing up my whiting with your £65 fish. Another whiting, guys. I'm holding on to this one so he doesn't go in the boot. Hope you can see that. So, have a little whiting, gave a good bite, didn't he? So, let's get it back. Ooh. Do you know what? I've never known whiting so strong and lively. To be fair, normally you put them back and you think, oh, is he going to make it? But these are all just flying, and they're so strong as well, which is ideal.
He said it was a stingray.
Oh, that is cool. Have you got any pictures, mate? I would love to see that. I struggle with pictures, but I'll definitely give that a go. I would say with the biggest fish I've had, but not. It doesn't come even close. Right, let's get some.
You ready to go home? Yeah.
Right, let's have it. Get the bait.
Wayne,
Yeah, babe.
that's your last one, love.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I better make it a big bait then. 2 big slivers of mackerel coming up. There we go. Right. A few seconds, people. I'm with you.
Carl said he doesn't. Oh, Craig said he doesn't have any pictures.
Oh, that's a shame. Fish of a lifetime, that's lovely.
Yeah. Colin said I had to do some work, but back now. Any fish?
I've had about 5, mate. Some really good ones as well. Really good ones.
Carl said got to go. Aston Villa kick off soon. Tight lines for next time.
Oh,
fella.
thank you, mate. Thank you for joining us and interacting and all. It's been great chatting to you, and no doubt we'll have another chat on the next live, which I'll again let people know on the Facebook page. But thank you very much for that, mate. Really appreciate it. Really do. Thank you.
And Craig said he'll be doing stingray fishing May, June, July. So tune into the channel. LOL.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I balls that up. Yeah, for mine was. But my son has caught some big ones down there, so I'm just going to leave him and see what happens.
Tony, can you sit down, darling, please?
Any comments, Joe? Jen,
What?
any comments, babe?
Huh?
Any comments?
No.
Right, yes, I will definitely tune in to watch that stingray fishing. Absolutely. Absolutely. house was a bit packed, so I'm not really expecting much on that. Yeah, so what we've had 6 whiting tonight, some good sized ones as well, so happy with that. I'm hoping that we get something decent. I am close in, it was a bad cast. It just felt weird, I kept feeling like I was touching like the weight was touching the floor, but it wasn't, because I didn't have that long a drop, so I don't know what that was. It just put me off when I was casting.
Craig said if you anytime if you need to help your channel with cast, me and I'll help you.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I'll take all the help I can get, to be fair. I kind of want to reach as many people as I can, whether they're able-bodied or disabled. Would be absolutely fantastic. I do some voluntary work for the RNIB, so I post to them quite a lot, and just try and get everybody involved and get out and enjoy it, because I think it's good for you, you know?
Carl said, do you know how to make people say monitors?
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. No, I don't actually. No, moderators.
Yeah.
No, I don't, so that would be good to know. Because I think, I don't quite understand what are they the ones that can kick people out if they get a bit funny? But no, I don't. But that would be good to know.
I haven't learned that yet. He's real that in it, please.
Really good bait. Just got a nice big piece of mackerel. It's been a nice evening. Really enjoyed tonight. Had a lot of fun going live with you guys. Children have been absolutely good as gold. Bless them. So Zachary would have been out here fishing, and but he just wanted to have a little bit of time to himself on his tablet, and you know, we try not to let him be on technology all the time. We want him to, like, you know, play with his Lego and his bike and stuff like that. But obviously, you know, every now and then's okay. It's the world we live in. But he's shaping him up to be a really good little angler, that's for sure. So he's got some nice fish this year. We've got a mark down here in Plymouth, which is, we call it a family mark. So my granddad fished it with my dad and his brother and Matthew's dad, which is my Uncle John, and they used to go down there and catch flounder and bass all the time. Matt, myself, and my brother Stefan have been down there. We caught nothing ever, and then we take Zach and Corey down October, and I think they had about 3 bass between them. So that is one for this year where me and Matt have to go down there, and we have to break this this family curse that seems to be on our generation, because that's, you know, myself and Stefan and Matt. But we've got a lot of 24-hour trips coming up, and hopefully I want to go out again with Stuart Pike, who owns Orca Charters up in Beer, Devon. Big shout out to him, because he's a lovely, lovely bloke. Helps everybody. We went out August, and I caught my first ever ungulate ray. And it came in at £10.6. That's a bite. £10.6, my first ever ungulate ray, and we had loads of black green as well. Absolutely cracking day, and I want to get out and get some more of them. And we were joined by myself and my friend Jamjar, and Zachary went out with Stuart, and we were joined by Mark, who owns Cox and Raw. It was just a great day out, and we'll definitely be doing that this year. Any comments, babe?
Craig just said how to do the
Thanks.
thing.
Thanks, mate.
I did respond. I
Yeah,
messaged back.
Craig, if, like, post your channel on my Facebook page, whatever, do you know what I mean? Help yourself. Or send me the link and I'll do it, and if you could help me, that'd be great. I think I've got 200 and something followers on the page, and I think I had 85 subscribers. Oh, right.
You're gonna need to move in, mate.
Yeah, he's coming in close, isn't he? See the light. There he comes. Actually, I don't know why I'm worried. I didn't even cast that far. I really fluffed my cast. Really fluffed it.
Said he'll message you on
Cheers,
Facebook
mate.
for a
Thank you.
chat with.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. Ideal. Thank you, Craig. I really appreciate that, mate. What do you guys think of the blind angler jacket? I don't know if you can see that. So, I've also got my blind angler baseball cap, which is in the tackle box. But just in case anybody does watch this who is like visually impaired, one massive tip is make sure you prepare before you go. I always prepare my my tackle box so I know where everything is. Weights down one side, line, rigs, etc. Know where it all is. There's no fumbling around. And I do believe when it comes to fishing, it's that old saying, fail to prepare, prepare to fail. That's a bite. That's a good bite. And there's something down there.
Right, Wayne, time to back up.
Hang on, I've got a bite on here. God, yeah, demanding, isn't she, eh?
I gave you an extra half an hour. Don't be so cheeky.
She gave me an extra half an hour. You're making it sound like I'm under the thumb.
No, you've got two small children that need to go to bed.
Yeah, let me do.
Craig said he's just messaged you on Facebook.
Oh, beautiful. Right.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's on there.
Yeah, about 10 o'clock. I'm getting a few tests. Like I say, it's a little bit quiet, but it still bites.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, super, yeah.
I missed it. I missed it. I missed the last fish of the day.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Can I just have one more?
No.
Everybody's begging for it. I can read.
No,
I can.
they're
I
not.
can. They are. I
No.
can see all the comments. There's about 50.
Children need to go to bed
Yeah,
now.
that's fair. That's fair. I will have a word with the missus, guys, and see if we can come back out. What day is it today? Wednesday, maybe the weekend or something. Because it's been great fishing. We've had a lot of fun. We've had a lot of flying fish. Yeah, it'd be good to go live and see how we get on. If not, I'll have a word with Matt. Well, I'm going to have a word with Matt anyway, because we want to get out and do some fishing. And it's been well, Matt and I haven't fished since November due to Christmas and lockdown and so on. So yeah, hopefully we'll get out soon and get another video for you guys. But yeah, we'll get something sorted so we can interact, have a bit more fun, you know. So I'm going to pack this down.
Sweet Ross.
Right, guys, I'm going to pack this down, get the little ones home. Thank you very much for joining me. If you've subscribed, shared, liked, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for all the interaction. I've had a great evening with you guys, so thank you. And the company with the other lads has been good fun as well. So yeah, until next time, make sure you guys stay safe. If you do go out, tight lines. Thanks, guys.